Hi, welcome to Vocero Hispano. Today I have Michael Hyacinthe from WhimmyTV, and that is an online interactive video for children that involves real-time comments, learning activities, and a great way for kids to just engage online. How are you doing today?
I'm well. Thank you so much for having me, Edith.
Yeah, I'm really thankful that you're here. It's a great opportunity to learn more about different experiences, different ways for children to engage in a different way.
Absolutely.
What is WhimmyTV?
So WhimmyTV is an initiative that shares content led by our main IP, which is Wimee the robot.
Okay.
And it's a place for parents to go and find quality content that kids can learn from. So Wimee the robot is a character we created, and the main purpose of the creation of Wimee was to create a content that kids would also be a part of and not just, watching television. As we know, COVID forced a lot of kids to watch television, or forced a lot of kids to stay digital, whether it's to learn or to just be entertained. And we recognize that, and so we wanted to create a platform where kids would be entertained, but at the same time, they're also learning.
When did the idea start to create WhimmyTV?
So we created the concept as a result of COVID. Prior to COVID, we were going into classrooms with the robotic character, which is an actual puppet, along with the technology that I founded called Wimage, so that kids can become visual storytellers. But COVID disrupted that, disabling us from going into classrooms, but we wanted to continue to engage with kids, and that's when my partner Kevin Camarade, we thought it would be great to create a show that would really inspire kids to learn. And we started in our attic, moved down to the basement. Now we have a studio in Cascade, and I'm very grateful to say now our show is seen all around the country through PBS.
Okay, that's cool. That's a big expansion that you have done, within the years. I know that COVID did impact a lot of us, different ways of working, different ways of learning. So I think that was a great way to start something different and just let the business grow.
Yeah.
What do you think has helped your business grow?
I think collaboration. We've got some great partners locally. Kent District Library is a great partner. Start Garden has been a great partner, and they're great partners to a lot of entrepreneurs in West Michigan. In addition to, we believe that intentionality on creating content that is inclusive of the kids that we really care about. I think that's been a great part of our success. In addition to, a great team. We've got a great team of writers, animators, educators, and supporters and parents and kids all around the country that really sees the value in what we're doing. And so I accredit any success to a collaborative effort.
Okay. You mentioned Start Garden. We did talk about it a little bit before going, on screen. You won, or you were a part of the 100 and the 5x5 contest that they offer.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you?
It was great. We failed, and then we won. And so it's the life of an entrepreneur. Sometimes you don't come away with anything, and then, other times, you come away with what you need to move the needle forward. So Star Garden has been great. The entire team, from Paul, Laurie, Jorge, and everybody else there, they've really seen that this is a concept that not only can make money, because we're in this to make money, but we also want to make sure that we're fostering the new future innovators, new future creators, authors, storytellers, to have a much bigger impact than Wimee is having himself.
What are some challenges that you think you faced within? I know the pandemic was probably one of them, but was it in a way not a struggle, not a challenge for you?
Well, the pandemic really forced us to pivot to this digital media company, and so it really allowed us to be innovative. So we took whatever the pandemic created, and we just made the best of it. And the best of it is now is Wimee and his show, Wimee's Words, which can be seen on WhimmyTV as well as on PBS around the country. However, some of the challenges are we're in West Michigan, where media is not really known as a driver. And so as an entrepreneur, as I'm fundraising, so that we can continue to create quality content, so that we can create, animations that's both entertaining and educational, I have to look outside of West Michigan, or Michigan in general, because the focus for content creators is not here. But I'm very fortunate that we do have some mentors, that have seen the value of Wimee, and they are supporting us, investing in us, so that we can, take this to a market where, the support is definitely there.
Yeah. What topics are you guys covering for children to learn?
Yeah, so we cover, we're really focused on preschool. We truly believe that to truly impact the lack of diversity in technology and creative fields, it really needs to start at a very, very young age. Because it's easy to say we want to give jobs to to people of color, but when those people don't have the qualifications, right, it's tough to actually give them those jobs.
Yeah.
So we truly believe that it starts at an early age, allowing a child to recognize that their words, their ideas matter and can really impact in real time the content that they're viewing, is important. And so, preschool, but it's an entertaining show, just like, what Sesame Street was, where it's really preschool focused, but, everybody's watching it.
Yeah. Yeah. How long are the segments for everybody to kind of engage in it?
Yeah, the segments roughly range between 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
And we focus on, literacy. We focus on, math. We help kids, figure out math problems even at an early age. We translate different themes of the day into different languages. And those different languages are Spanish, French, Haitian Creole, German, and Mandarin Chinese.
That's cool. I think that's a diverse, show and interactive. I like it. It's inclusive.
Yeah, it's very inclusive, and that's what we're really passionate about.
And I noticed that there's children online, how you mentioned, there's real-time comments being involved and engaged. So how do those children get chosen?
Yeah, so we get emails from, kids all around the country. And like I said, we got a great partnership with Kent District Library here, but we've also expanded our partnership. We've got partnerships with the Los Angeles Public Library, the Muskegon Area District Library, and so the Ventura County Library in California. And so a lot of our kids come through our partners through the libraries. But a lot of times it's local kids who see the value in Wimee and are using Wimee and his show as a platform for them to start their careers in media.
Do you think, or have you seen schools become more involved with you or with Wimee?
Absolutely. We just did a really neat campaign where we did what's called Wimee's Live, where inside the classrooms, we would actually broadcast directly into the classrooms so that kids can actually interact and see themselves on the screen, but also see themselves being able to connect and engage with Wimee and asking Wimee questions in real time. And that's a cool partnership that we've developed with some really great partners, and WGVU locally is the driver behind that. Okay.
What has been the community's response with your videos or with Wimee overall?
I think the community's been really receptive, and I hope that we've given a voice to creators. We've given a voice, for creators, for writers, for parents who are really intentional on their kids learning, that there is a place where all of it is actually created and can be seen. And And so we're seeing it, our show streams in Detroit, throughout the entire state of Michigan, and thus far the ratings have been really, really well. Okay. And so we've got some really cool partnerships, some local partnerships. One of the key programs that we're developing is we have a pending partnership with Acrisure. They're a financial technology company here, and with their support and the Grand Rapids Children's Museum, we're bringing a Wimee exhibit into the Grand Rapids Museum.
That's cool.
Grand Rapids Children's Museum, rather.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the goal is to launch that and open that September 17.
Okay.
So that's
this year?
Of this year. So
Okay.
that's one way to show that the community is really, receptive. That we've got collaborators helping us to bring an actual physical exhibit based on Wimee into the Children's Museum.
Yeah. What other goals do you have? I know that's a pretty big deal. Yeah. So congratulations on that. That's
Thank you. We're working with 2 publishers. Currently, right now, our books are self-published. Okay. But right now, we are in negotiations with 2 of the world's largest book publishers to be the face, to be the publishing house for Wimee, so that Wimee's books can be seen throughout the country and if not the globe. The goal is to create a media company similar to the likes of Disney. I know that's really ambitious, but we're ambitious people. If you're not focusing on the furthest step, then it's not there. So right now we recognize that we have to first acknowledge our space and continue to grow the following and continue creating great content. But our goal is to create a media company that is inclusive, that is diverse, that is minority led, so that we can inspire other kids who look like me and you, that their ideas can impact and create good. Yeah.
Where can we find Wimee? Where can everybody watch it, engage with it?
Yeah. So Wimee.tv is where you can go and see our live shows, and as well as our PBS shows. But we'd love for you guys to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and it's at Wimee the Robot.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to let the community know?
We're grateful for the support that you guys provide in the community, being a voice, and we just want to continue to play that role as well, and help be a voice to the kids, to the parents, but create quality, fun, educational content that you would think is made out in Hollywood, but it's here. It's made here locally in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Okay. We do have books here, so where can we find these books?
Yes, you can visit our website, Wimee.tv, and you'll be able to find Wimee's Dreams. Okay. Come September, you'll be able to go into the museum and see the exhibit based on Wimee's Dreams. Wimee Plush is online.
Okay, so we can order these as well?
Yeah, you can order the robot puppet. Yeah. We've got some shirts as well. I love my Wimee shirts. Okay. So I'm that guy you'll see in business meetings wearing a Wimee t-shirt.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I thank you for your time. I appreciate your time. So I wish you the best of luck with everything, and I really am excited to see the exhibit that we're going to have for Wimee.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity and proud of the work you guys are doing as well.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.